Hello everyone and welcome back to World of Warship, and today I've been thinking to share with you my personal opinion and thoughts about, shall I say, completely review of this tier 10 beast of a cruiser, or shall I say battle cruiser, because that's what she become, a freaking battle cruiser. I'll tell her what's her strength and her weakness and if it's she any good and so on. And this lovely ship, it's none less than the Moskva. There you go. Now it's the Moskva. The Moskva, she is very unique because, in my honestly opinion, she is as close as a battle cruiser you can come up with. Sure, you may argue the Stalingrad it's almost the same, and her large HP pool, even the Kronstadt. However, guys, Word Gaming decided the last patch to change her armor. I would very like to say what's the change. Over here it used to be 25 millimeters, not so much. Over here still 25, but here's the big change. So this is what I'm trying to say, and same things here, guys. This is supposed to be 25, not so much anymore, and here it's still 25. The biggest downside with this ship, it's absolutely massive, and I'm talking a huge ship, and it's very easy, and her citadel, it's kind of up in the war. It's massive. It's easy to citadel and nuke her. If you show into any other cruiser and battleship, you will instantly get deleted. You will eat citadels like there's no one's business. But this is not the way you're supposed to. You're not a brawler, because let me put it this way: her biggest weakness, I'm talking about Moskva, it's actually her HE shells performance. I'm talking about how little percent to put your enemy on fire, and her rate of fire. So you're not gonna DPM Des Moines, Hindenburg, or not even hell Azov. It's different kind of story. With this ship, you most likely you want to use AP, of course, not versus light cruisers like US or destroyers. You always, of course, you want to use her HE. But most of the case, you already really want to use the AP, because the AP performer are godlike. I mean, just look at this absurd amount of high penetration. I have reload time 9.6 seconds, and HE does only 3100 damage, maximum damage, and AP 5800. But the thing is, I like to say, guys, I do have the reload module, because in my honest opinion, she kind of lacks in DPM for this high tier. So yeah, you want to reload those guns, even though they'll like to say mine. You may argue the 19.4 it's not crazy good, because some other battleships have even the damn Scharnhorst. At tier 7, the battle ship has 19.9, so now at tier 10, only 19.4, but it's workable because this HE and AP performer are from hell. 985 meters a second. Absurd. This is the fastest and one of the best penetration of any cruisers in this game. I'm talking about the penetration value. This cruiser will penetrate and citadel a battleship from absurd max range. I'm talking about 19.5. You can still citadel a battleship. That is her thing, main concern, how big thing. She plays kind of a unique. The good thing about her is that she is very hard to take down. if she's bow on. It's very, very darn hard to nuke this and kill this cruiser. If she shows her side, it's one of the easiest ship in this game to delete because of her massive, and I'm talking massive, citadel and size. Now, the good thing about this ship, even though she's huge as a house, she's speedy. One hell of a speedy, 34.5. That is not true. With speed flag, you will actually reach 36 knots, which makes her one of the fastest cruisers in this game. 36 knots. She is fast. And of course, you may argue that the downside's also the maneuverable. She turns, you know, whopping 1050 meters, and so on. And then concealment, or not that great. I do have the concealment expert 14.3. However, what's her kind of a pretty strong thing, it's actually her AA, her aura. The AA aura are massive, and I'm talking about the range. Let's talk about AA. 5.7, but with my build that I do have, why can I not see the damn thing? 5.7, 3.5. And this is the upgrades I have. This is my upgrades. I don't know. I highly recommend you to probably aiming system modification. It's not a bad pick, but or even hell, even this one, it's not bad pick either if you consider yourself versus a lot of aircraft carrier, because then your aura, it's 8.1 kilometers in AA defense, which is absurd. And I would like to see the steering gear because she's sluggish, and I do have here the reload instead of this plus 16% in fire chest. It's up to you, but I still prefer the main battery modification 3. So definitely is not a bad pick to change this one for the AA or for the aiming. But even though the shells are pretty down close, and you have very easy to lead your shells. And something else, I kind of many slow destroyers and slow battleships forget. She will hit this cruiser will hit you each and every time. No matter the range and so on. I'm talking about some slow ships and slow destroyers. And of course I kind of forgot her radar, which is massive, 11.7 kilometers at 25 seconds. And you have 4 heal. The good thing about this ship, it's massive HP pool 65,400. This one with Kronstadt had one of the most OP and best HP pool of any cruiser in this game. So now, how does she perform in battle, and what kind of a play style? I would like to say it's very, in some ways, very close to Yamato because of her big size and turning radius. You don't want to be in one spot that you don't or crossfire. If this thing's crossfire from left and right, it's very easy to delete a Moskva. However, if you find a good position that you are about on, you shouldn't be afraid for any, I repeat, any battleship in this game. And I will show you and prove it for you. Not even the damn Yamato will instantly kill you, because, you know, let's face it, guys, she improved, she became a more armored cruiser than any other cruiser in this game. She has the best armor, especially Bawon. And so many times I played versus a Yamato, and Yamato have very hard struggle to take me down or citadel me from a front. So it is what it is, guys. Seriously, you have to know where to aim to kill this the monster cruiser. It's special technique and playstyle she does have. She is a very good supporter, and honestly believe, and here's my seriously thoughts about this, she fulfilled the role of a cruiser. if you, dear battleship, are near this beast, and if this captain has a good AA build, you should definitely be safe. I will go so far that Moskva in right build, it's a AA fleet escort cruiser. It's potent, strong, and something else. A destroyer does fear the Moskva thanks to the radar and railguns. Moskva will hit the damn destroyer at almost any range, and let's face it, most of the destroyers need to come within around 10 or radar range to effective take down your ally and torpedo this ship. So in that particular cases, to hunt and kill other destroyers and provide you with AA defense and general support, she's one hell of a strong cruiser. I'm not saying she's the best cruiser, of course not, because in my honest opinion all tier 10 cruiser are great. There's no such thing as a bad tier 10 cruiser. They are unique playstyle, and she's definitely unique. She's more like I don't know how to say, long range support. And yeah, I believe she's fine. She's has some weakness and some strength, but this is all about, you know what I mean. However, I do honestly believe if you, dear battleship, are going nose versus this thing, you will struggle. This is not a easy cruiser to just go and delete, because she's more or less the only silver ship which is basically becoming right now a battle cruiser. Very hard and very good armor for a cruiser. And yeah, her specialty, it's actually her guns. The guns are not from this earth good. It's very easy to hit any citadel or battleship and or a cruiser from any range whatsoever. So that's amazing. No more talking, guys. Let's go to a battle and see how she performs. So guys, this is the replay. This map is Okinawa, and there's only 3 enemy ships which has not been tier 10. All of them, I mean every single enemy and friendly team are tier 10 besides 3 ships. So remember, this is a very large ship. You don't want to get crossfired. It's very easy to hit, especially for a battleship, and even German and bad dispersions and so on, because you're so damn big. It's very darn easy to hit, and hit it hard. I decided to move of some good reason, because I am a radar cruiser, don't forget, and my radar whatever is gonna cap right now, and this is also something makes the life of a destroyer very damn hard. You don't see the damn cruiser because he's behind one damn island. You try to go in to the A and you instantly get radar, and so very low shell arcs. Nothing happened to the Shimakaze, but he got wrecked by a curve first. Can you believe? I will bet that Des Moines radar him. So in just a couple more seconds, guys, before the end of this replay, show you how strong the radar are, especially from the US, because let's face it, guys, the strength about the US cruisers, they have good concealment, and when they spot it, they pop the radar and they try to take down the over here kind of a very, see, I do have the not the range module, but I do have the rate of fire module, so I have a little bit better rate of fire, and I changed to AP, but that's my first shell, only one. Over here I actually looking for snipe something from very far distance. The thing is that very good from our Des Moines. He was trying to cap A, and he's successful because there's no enemy destroyer at A, so I could help. My AP, it's all the way, it's very flat, very easy to hit. Remember that right now I'm shooting at absolutely max range. I still hit, you know, three hits. I decided to see what the heck, what kind of a target, and the enemy are pushing in the middle all together. They are very together, you know. My team did also very well. I'm not saying that I played so damn well in this replay, but it's just that very soon you'll see the reason why I chose this particular replay. By far right now, actually there's no ships within my range. Remember that my maximum range, I do honestly believe it's 19.8 or close to 20 kilometers, not further. So Missouri, that's the one I can shoot. And very lousy, only one overpen or something. Very weird, was not a penetration. And now I'm detected. And finally there's 2 ships aiming at me. I highly recommend this perk that you really want to see how many ships are aiming at, and there's the, yeah, I received a huge damn hit from the Missouri, but it wasn't that bad because I was speeding ahead. So I decided, screw this one, I'm not gonna sit behind the island. After all, for crying out loud, I am the Moskva. Over here, a little bit tricky situation. But remember that the enemy are very tight together, and I may face very soon not one but the entire freaking enemy team can, you know, shoot. The AP are kind of a bad versus perfectly broadside bow-on battleship. Change to Dmitry Donskoy. Over here, of course, I did have the wrong type of ammo. I instantly changed it. This is the ship you change very often from AP to HE, but most of in general cases, 75% of all your shots should be AP. I have hard right now to. I was very unlucky for me. Maybe he was turning the Dmitry Donskoy. See if I can hit the damn Atago. So not crazy, a little bit. I decided to right now not more reversing to push, and probably in this particular, okay, our BB take a lot of freaking beating from everything. Because to be honest with you, the enemy team, you see, we lost big time in ships. We lost all the destroyers. We have no more destroyers, and the enemy team have B and A. So it takes more than a damn miracle to win this engagement. What I'm trying to say, the enemy team was kind of tied together. They are playing like a team, and even though right now, the second time I was watching this replay, I'm very amazed how the heck did the enemy team lose this one. For me, it's a damn mister. Just look at the points, just look at the, I mean, we lost 4 ships, the enemy team only lost 2, and they control C and B, and this should be easy, right? Easy win for the enemy team. And right now I'm in gun range for every single ship. You're gonna, for some strange reason, they do not focus me. Republic, pretty healthy Republic, 71,000 HP pool. But she's giving me pretty damn good. And Hindenburg, he's the one who's HE spamming me. I don't blame him, because this the reason sure, I do take some damage, don't get me wrong, but that's pew damage, 2,400 and so on. Over there I should probably aim a little bit better versus this Hindenburg. He's showing me absolutely perfect broadside. And there's the reward, 8,800 damage, 1 citadel. And Republic also showed me pretty nice flat. Okay, 1 more citadel. I should definitely punish this Hindenburg much better. There's 3 ships aiming at me, guys. 3 ships aiming at me. I'm slightly reversing. Yamato also is aiming at me. He's 13 kilometers away, guys. No more Yamato. Yeah, I do believe the enemy Yamato kind of screwed this one up. I'm not saying that I did a whole lot of damage towards him, and they are definitely the one who's trying to give some damage, but the thing is he did not manage to give any big numbers of damage. But there you go, 14,200 damage to Citadel, to that Des Moines. He's stopping. Maybe this aim was not the perfect, but those, yeah, maybe 2,400. Come on, Zerra, you have to aim a little bit better. Now he's reversing, he's burning. I do believe he's toast. So yeah, now the Hindenburg is showing absurd amount of massive broadside. He really should be punished. Very weird that, you know, the enemy team kind of stopped to shoot at me. And there's my reward once again. That is my 6th Citadel from 18.7 kilometers. Now that wasn't miss, and I decided, guys, to show you the power of Moskva pushing towards. Actually, I want to cap. Can't believe this crap. Now we are slightly okay, Republic. Oh man, for the love of God! Very close to Republic. I don't know what the hell it was. I don't know. Please let me know. Did I aim absolutely crap? 957. What the hell? I have one of the highest high pen guns in the game. 4,900. That was a little bit better. $2,800 damage. And I decided, oh man, what kind of a bullshit penetration is that? Now he's perfect brown. I cannot do any damage to him. 2,800 damage. His secondary, you know, he gave me some damage, but biggest damage I received actually from the Hindenburg. He's behind and he's the one who put me on fire. Yeah, 3 ships aiming at me. Guess who's gonna go down first? Me or Republic? Oh, there's 2 Republic shoot at me. And this is tier 10 French battleship, guys, with pretty darn big caliber guns. I'm not saying that I do not receive the fire some damage, of course. And that is my 2nd frag. This was definitely wrong type of ammo. Absurd, bad choice.
The ship is on fire.
Over here, I should definitely focus the Hindenburg. He's the one who's trying to kill me by fire, you know. But now I change back to AP. And finally, Kerfers nuke him. Now I'm very low HP. Don't get me wrong, 7,000. But come on, guys! If I were being another cruiser, I would never survive that engagement. And just like that, I don't know. We managed, of some strange reason, very well. There's only this Republic and 1 destroyer, and we basically took the enemy team one by one, you know. So yeah, now I decided to it's my time to pull my ass and try to cap. I don't know exactly what the heck happened how the enemy kind of have a huge advantage. And now I pop the radar, and there is the destroyer with an 8.5, 9.5, and let's see what I aim. That was my bad aim, really bad. Yeah, but I hit him, the bugger. I hit him again. I took down his rudder. But I do believe the Kurfürst and Zhao, especially Zhao, will take him down. And now it's only the DD left. But I cripple him a lot. And my radar, it's on cooldown 1.4 minutes. And I'm the one who's capping B. And there's no way in hell that one single destroyer should do anything. And my heal is back. Basically the playstyle of this battle cruiser is that, you know, you stay bound versus the enemy, don't show you any sides, because you will instantly get deleted if you show any side, like this Hindenburg. Hindenburg has trollish armor and turtle back and so on. He managed to survive quite a long time, even though I citadel him a couple times. But in the entire game, I do believe that I receive more than 2.5 million potential damage. And this is what you do with your Moskva. You are a damn good supporter. You're not a close quarter. You don't have the torps. You know, you have to be aware of. You cannot just go and kill another battleship, another cruiser with a torp. You don't. So you're long-range supporter and AA fleet support, as a matter of fact. And of course, here someone definitely popped the radar, and I do believe this is the end, because he will die. The destroyer will get instantly wrecked. Thanks guys for watching, and always captains fair seas, and goodbye.